Assalamualaikum and very good evening to our instructor, Dr. Zulfi Fauzan bin Muhammad Nafia. My name is Muhammad Luqman bin Azman. We would like to present about our assignment for the subject BMMA 2343 Microprocessor Technology. I will carry on for the introduction part. A computer. A computer is an electronic device for storing and processing data, typically in a binary form, according to instruction given to it in a variable program. This program enables a computer to perform an extremely wide range of tasks. There are 5 categories of the computer. The first one is a mobile computer, such as iPad and other tablet. Second one is a mini computer. It's a mid-range computer. Third is microcomputer, also known as a personal computer. Fourth is a mainframe computer, and the fifth one is the supercomputer. A microcomputer. A microcomputer is a complete computer on a smaller scale and generally a synonym for the common term as a personal computer. A microcomputer contains of microprocessor, memory RAM and ROM, I/O device, and a bus. All those components work together or interact with each other to perform a given task. A communication between a component via a system bus line such as data bus, address bus, and a control bus. That's all for me. I will pass the presentation on the next part to the Hafiz Rahim.
Thank you, Muhammad Luqman. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Rahim. So I'm going to explain about microprocessor. Basically, microprocessor are made up from 3 main units, which is control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and register array. A control unit is circuitry that directs operation within a computer processes. It lets the computer logic units, memory, input, and output devices know how to respond to instruction received from a program. It also processes interrupt and power up sequence. An arithmetic logic unit is a digital circuit used to perform arithmetic and logic operation. For example, arithmetic operation are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Examples of logic operation are comparisons of values such as AND, NOT, and OR gate. Register array is a very fast memory that is built into CPU in order to speed up its operation by providing quick access to commonly used values. The number and the size of the register differ from one microprocessor and to the other. General purpose registers are free to be used by the programmer for any purpose. The registers in 8085 processors are B, C, D, E, H, and L. Each register can hold up to 8-bit data. Special purpose register is the one that used to do specific tasks such as flag indicator. For example, program counter and stack pointer.
Okay, thank you Hafiz. For this part, I will explain about the memory and I/O device. Firstly, I/O devices are usually called input-output devices. They are directly connected to the electronic module in the system unit, which is called device controller. Input devices transfer binary information from the outside world into the microprocessor. Example of device are keyboards, mouse, microphones, and also cameras. Okay, for output devices, it transfers the binary information from the microprocessor to the outside world. It converts the information into a human-readable form, which includes video, graphics, text, and also audio. Example of devices are speaker, monitor, and also printer. Okay, I/O devices can be counted depends on different contexts. To a user, it is something outside of the system box. To a programmer, everything outside of the processor and main memory looks like an I/O devices. And to an engineer working on the design of a processor, everything outside of the processor is an input-output device. Okay, next one is memory. Memory can be regarded as a physical device to store data in a permanent or temporary basis. For use in an electronic digital computer, there are two groups of memory, and the first one is main memory, which comprises of random access memory RAM and also read-only memory ROM. Okay, the next group is storage memory. For example, the magnetic tape, disk, flash drive, CD, DVD, SD card, and also removable hard drive. Okay, that is all from me. For the next one, Afnan will explain about bus and microcontroller. Thank you.
Thank you, Zarif. My name is Muhammad Afnan bin Sharazman, and I will explain about bus. Bus is a communication between components via system bus line, which consists of three types, which is first, address bus, data bus, and control bus. So, this is the whole diagram of the bus structure. For the first part, I will explain about address bus. Address bus is a group of wires line used to transfer the addresses of memory or input or output devices. The 16 pin of address bus used to transferring the destination data information. The lines are divided into two segments, which is first A50 to A8 and the second AD7 to AD0. And this is the addresses bus 8085 pin diagram. We can see that this is addresses data bus that indicate the two segments. Second part is data bus. The data bus occupy 8 bits wide that used to transfer the data, which is known as binary information. The bus have 8 pins multiplex with low order address bus. The line AD7 to AD0 is bidirectional. So, the data flows both ways between 8085 and memory or input or output devices. The last part is control bus. Control bus is a part of system that used by CPUs for communicating with other devices. The number and type of line in control bus is various, but there are three basic lines common that we have to know. First, read, and the symbol is RD. Second, write, WR. And third, byte enable, and the symbol is E. I will pass the presentation to Muhammad Nazmi for the next content.
Thank you, Afnan. Hello, my name is Muhammad Nazmi bin Muhammad Zailan. Now, I will explain about the microcontroller. Microcontroller is a microcomputer which is built on a single chip. It also can be known as a MCU, which is microcontroller unit. Microcontroller is a single chip which consists of microprocessor, memory, input or output device, and additional peripherals. Microprocessor. The microprocessor is the central unit of a computer system that performs various computing functions. It controls all operations executed within microcomputer. The microprocessor also makes decision to change the sequence of programming execution. Memory. Memory is a place to store and access data on a short-term basis. It is essential component of a microprocessor system. For example of memory is ROM and RAM. Input or output devices. An input device is transfer binary information from outside world to microprocessor. For example, keyboard. While the output device is transfer binary information from microprocessor to outside world. For example, LED. Input or output device also can be known as a system communicating with outside world. Additional peripherals. There are three different types of peripheral, which is input, output, and storage. Input used to interact with or send data to the computer, for example, keyboard, while the output is provide output to the user from the computer. For example of output is monitor. For storage, it stores data processed by computer, for example, flash drive.
That's all from me. Thank you.